So, your AI agents, they make the team that uses them more productive, right? But if they aren't connected to other agents, or your data, or your existing workflows, how productive can they really make your teams? Any business can add AI agents. IBM connects your agents across your company to change how you do business. Let's create smarter business. IBM.
If you're an adult struggling with obesity, if you've struggled for years and years, you are not alone. But Zepbound tirzepatide is changing what's possible when it comes to weight loss, along with diet and exercise. Proven to help lose weight and keep it off, Zepbound is a prescription medicine for adults with obesity or some adults with overweight who also have weight-related medical problems. Zepbound should be used with a reduced-calorie diet and increased physical activity. Zepbound injection is approved as a 2.5, 5, 7.5, 10, 12.5, or 15 milligrams per 0.5 milliliters in single-dose pen or single-dose vial. Don't use with other tirzepatide-containing products or any GLP-1 receptor agonist medicines. It is not known if Zepbound can be used in children.
Don't take Zepbound if allergic to it or if you or someone in your family had medullary thyroid cancer or multiple endocrine neoplasia syndrome type 2. Tell your doctor if you get a lump or swelling in your neck. Stop Zepbound and call your doctor if you have severe stomach pain or a serious allergic reaction. Severe side effects may include inflamed pancreas or gallbladder problems. Tell your doctor if you experience vision changes, depression, or suicidal thoughts before scheduled procedures with anesthesia. If you're nursing, pregnant, plan to be, or taking birth control pills. Taking Zepbound with a sulfonylurea or insulin may cause low blood sugar. Side effects include nausea, diarrhea, and vomiting, which can cause dehydration and worsen kidney problems.
Discover the weight loss you could be bound for. Ask your healthcare provider about Zepbound or call 1-800-545-5979. Explore savings options regardless of insurance status at saveonzepbound.com. Terms and conditions apply.
With new McValue at McDonald's, you get more than you expect. So after a long day, buy a double cheeseburger and add a McChicken for $1. Because saving with deals is always on the menu with new McValue.
Prices and participation may vary. Valid for item of equal or lesser value.
I love fall fashion, right? Faux leather skirts and cute booties, say less. But nothing could ruin a cute fall fit like hairy legs. But not anymore, because I called Ideal Image. I got laser hair removal and my legs are smooth all the time. It is the absolute best. And Ideal Image is celebrating their birthday month with amazing specials on laser hair removal. Idealimage.com or text IDEAL to 38089. That's text IDEAL to 38089 and book your free consultation today.
Hi, this is Richard Brunel, General Sales Manager for Toyota of Bellingham. For over 60 years, our family-run business has been providing a high level of customer service and hospitality to the community that we serve. In my 14 years on the team here at Toyota of Bellingham, I have never seen better incentives, better inventory, and more reasons for our customers to come in to buy. And don't forget, our service and parts team are here to provide the same support as our sales team. For the highest level of customer service and the best prices, come to Toyota of Bellingham. We can't wait to see you.
Second date update.
There's a ton of bad dating terms out there to describe what happened to you, whether you got catfished or breadcrumbed or Mongolian barbecued.
Ooh. Why does it all taste the same?
It's supposed to be a bad thing, but
Sounds delicious.
I'm curious, is there a term for when your date shows up to meet you and then cancels almost instantly for the rest of the night?
Wait.
What?
do you
After
mean?
she saw you?
Like
After you meet up.
You're together?
Yeah, and then they like, no, actually, never mind.
Oh, how? Okay,
Call that,
how, dude?
I think that's disappointment.
Or honesty.
Yeah.
Sorry. Brutal honesty.
Maybe it's one sip wondered, because we need to figure out whatever the term is.
I don't think that's going to catch on, but yeah.
Okay. Disappointed is what we'll go with for now. Apparently, it happened to our listener, Decker, that his date bailed almost immediately. At least that's what I got from reading his email, so let's talk about it. Decker, welcome to the show, man.
Hey, how you doing?
Dude, why would you even want to call this person back if they were that rude?
You know, I'm not even sure if she was so rude. I can't figure it out.
Huh.
I guess maybe we need to understand the story more.
No, let's draw conclusions right now without knowing anything.
That's usually how I like to do it.
Sure.
I think he had bad hair.
Yeah. Okay. You know what? Maybe we'll get a few details from you, Decker, if that's okay. Let's just start from the beginning. What's this girl's name?
Kelsey.
Okay, and where'd you guys meet?
Bumble.
Oh, okay. So it was an online date.
Okay.
You know, I'll be honest, the last couple of months, I've been getting a much more positive response on my Bumble profile. I changed my main picture, and I feel like that did the trick.
What was the big change in the photo?
Yeah, what other person did you use as your profile pic?
No. I took, it's my face, but I superimposed it on another person's body in a picture. Well, Luke Combs is in the picture. It was a picture with Luke Combs, and it's my face, so I'm in the picture with Luke Combs.
But you you never actually met Luke Combs.
I mean, I've actually met a lot of famous people. I worked backstage in some music venues, so I've met a lot of people, but I didn't have a picture with Luke Combs.
Why?
Use another picture of another celebrity, then, brother.
Well, is it a really good Photoshop job, or is it a really, obviously fake one where people would be like, oh, that's funny?
Oh. No, it's a pretty good job. I mean, why do you think she went out with me?
No, back to dating terms, you catfished her a little.
Yeah.
Sort of.
Well, is the body type similar to your body type?
Yeah, I think I picked.
Okay, that didn't feel.
I could pull off an 8-pack, no problem.
Yeah,
sure.
Interesting.
Okay. Well, it got her interested in you at least. So tell us about where the conversation went from there.
We had good conversation. We decided to meet up. I know through talking to her that she's a big live music fan, and I thought, let's do something fun. So I got us some tickets to go see Morgan Wallen in concert.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so you're just leaning into this country world. All right.
Well, that's a big show.
Country's popular.
Big.
It's expensive.
Yeah.
Like 400 each. Like,
is there that much?
There are a lot.
You gotta go big, or don't go at all.
Okay. So I bet she was excited.
How did she take the news that she was going to be seeing Morgan Wallen live in person?
I mean, she was into it, and we texted throughout the week, and things were going good. Now, a few days before I was going to go with her, I realized I had to take my car to the shop, and it got stuck there for a few extra days, so I was scrambling, and I borrowed a buddy of mine's car. And he's got a perfectly nice car. It wasn't a big deal.
So
but
now you got a fake body and a fake car.
Yeah.
You're so fake, bro.
Not true. The body was similar, and so was the car.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. So wait, you even picked her up before this concert?
Yeah, I picked her up, and as I'm driving to pick her up, I'm looking in the rearview mirror, check my hair, and I see that my buddy left these car seats in the back of the car.
Oh, he has kids?
Pull over.
Uh-oh.
Put him in the trunk, quick.
I should have done that, but I didn't. Right when she climbed in, I mean, it's the first thing she noticed.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So I explained the situation, and she seemed okay.
Okay.
Oh.
You told her it was your friend's car, and those are
Yeah.
seats.
I
Okay.
mean,
Oh, that's good. Then you don't feel very fake like we were insinuating earlier.
But you said, at what point did she leave? Did you guys get into the concert ever?
no, well, we stopped and got some food and one drink at a bar.
Pretty fun.
Okay.
And almost immediately, she says, I'm not feeling well. I'm feeling a little nauseous.
Oh.
And so she goes to the bathroom a couple times. And finally, she just says, I'm sorry, I'm not feeling well. I think you're going to have to take me home.
Oh.
no.
Well, that feels legit, though. That doesn't even feel like an excuse.
No, but why would she not tell you to go to the concert without her and Uber herself home?
That's
Sorry.
true. I mean,
She brought up a lot of different options. I mean, I think she felt bad about it. But what she made clear was, I just don't think I can go.
Okay.
oh, man.
Well, Brooke doesn't respect this woman. After just one drink, she's saying that? Ew. Right, Brooke?
You'd be 4
My
drinks
guess
in first.
is that she was trying to power through, Jeffrey, and then she realized while they were at the restaurant, I can't do it.
But this sounds real. I believe her.
Yeah, I do
why
too.
would anybody not go to the concert if you're using it or lying?
And you had the tickets, right? They weren't on her phone. She went without you.
That's a good point. She turns around and goes.
Yes, I had the ticket.
Okay.
And I really did believe that she wanted to go. Yeah. But I take her home. I drop her off. I've texted her since then saying, I hope you're feeling better. I hope you're doing okay. And also said, but we should find a chance to, have a do-over.
Yeah.
And she says, thank you for checking in. But she has not once responded to the idea of another date.
Okay.
It sounds like she was actually sick. Is this
Yeah.
boring?
Yeah.
If this is
But she also doesn't want to see him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Both things may be true.
Oh, because she's not
Yeah.
responding. That's true.
We'll find out where the truth really lies when we come back and call Kelsey and try and get you your country-themed second date update.
Hey!
Yeehaw. We'll do it right after
Get the
this.
banjos ready.
Yeah, we're not country people.
Hold on.
Second date update.
What would make a woman cancel a concert date for one of the biggest music artists in the world right before they walk into the show?
Wow.
Because that's what happened to our listener, Decker. His date, Kelsey, suddenly told him that she wasn't feeling good and had to go home, so they never made it into the actual venue.
Maybe she realized she was going to a country music show, and that's
dawned
on her late.
They had talked about it. They had talked about it earlier, and she had expressed excitement and interest in going.
I'm just joking,
Brooke
Jeff.
is kidding.
All of the sickness stuff would have been believable, except for the fact that Kelsey's barely answering him at all after that night, which is why Decker thinks something else must be going on other than just the sickness.
Still, what can be so bad? You're going to skip one of the biggest concerts of
but they're not fun if you don't like the person you're with.
Yeah.
That's true. That's what I'm saying.
I think we need to know how different he looked from his profile picture than real life.
He catfished her. He's a liar.
I'm not a liar. The point of it was that I would look like I was buddies with, a country star. It wasn't about the whole body thing.
Yeah, but Decker, that's also a lie.
Yeah. Also, my mind would go to he paid for a meet and greet, not his buddies.
Yeah.
Look, I've met a lot of famous people, just not that famous dude.
Okay. I think we're just going to keep going on this circle, this cycle, if we don't just continue.
I mean, I'm having fun on this circle right now, but we'll hop off for a second just to call Kelsey. I'm going to dial her number right now. Here we go.
Hello.
Hey, is this Kelsey?
It's Kelsey. Who's this?
Hey, Kelsey. This is a radio show. We're called Brooke and Jeffery in the Morning.
Hi, Kelsey.
What's up, Kelsey? Good morning.
Whoa. Okay. That's a lot of people.
The whole show's here.
Yeah. And we're doing this segment. I'm not sure if you're familiar with it. It's called a second date update.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, take that as a no. What we're trying to do is we're trying to help out one of our listeners to figure out if there's a reason you haven't really been talking to him much after your first, we'll call it a half date. A guy named Decker that you met up with recently.
Okay.
The thing is, Decker's confused why there hasn't been any communication between you two after that night.
Okay.
And by the way, we do hope that you feel better because we heard that you were a little under the weather.
Yeah.
Right before the concert.
You missed a whole concert. I mean, you must have been sick.
Okay, yeah. I am feeling better, thank you.
Good.
That's good.
Is Decker reading it right that you don't want to hang out with him again?
I just, the date wasn't what I expected.
Yeah.
Okay, well, what I can tell you what he told us was that he had planned this really fun concert night at the Morgan Wallen show. He picked you up in his friend's car.
Which he didn't realize had car seats in the back seat until you got in, which sounds like that would have been pretty shocking for you.
Yeah.
It was like a, what? Hey-o. But
Okay.
it was his buddy's car, great, because, then friends with people who have families, that always seems nice.
Okay. Well, there's not much left to what he told us. He said you stopped off somewhere to grab a quick drink right before the show, and then almost immediately you started to feel sick and had to go home.
That is true.
Okay. Is it true that you were actually sick?
That is not true.
Okay.
Oh.
Interesting.
You lied?
So something happened where you had to fake it just to get out of the date?
Look, I was excited. I was thinking this guy must really like me. These are expensive tickets. This concert is sold out. I know it is.
Mm-hmm.
And we get to the bar for a drink and food, and then he tells me the deal with the tickets.
What's the deal?
He says that one of us has to pretend to be hurt.
What?
What?
Hurt.
He brought crutches in a boot, he says. They're in the trunk.
Wait, one of you
Why?
has to pretend to be disabled for the night?
I injured,
Why? Why would somebody need to do that?
because we have to get to the disabled seats, he says to me.
Oh, my God.
He bought seats in a disabled section?
They're hard tickets to get. This is the only way he could get these tickets.
Yeah.
Oh, no. If people don't know that don't go to events, there is a specific section for disabled people that need wheelchairs or crutch access.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And so I've actually had this combo with my friends before. Like, how awful would it be if somebody faked it?
So you're saying the thought has crossed your mind before? One concert.
No,
Okay,
Jeff,
but you talked yourself out of it.
So wait, Are you sure he wasn't joking?
Okay, now I never saw the crutches. I never saw the boot.
Okay.
But I'm like, no, I got to get out of here. I cannot do that.
No wonder you left.
He's got a real loose moral line, that's for sure.
Yeah, totally see now.
And I'm sure he's not going to be too happy that you faked being sick in front of him to get out of a date.
Wait a
What
minute.
she did is nothing compared to
Well, I don't know.
I faked it in front of one person instead of 10,000 or however many in there.
Well,
there's millions of people listening.
Yeah, a lot of people are listening while Decker is on the other line, too, wanting to talk to you.
Oh, man. No. Oh, God.
You don't have to feel bad. He's got to feel bad in this situation.
Decker, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Decker.
You know what? More than anyone, I believe that there's always two sides to any story.
Okay.
So-
I'll let you take his side then on this one.
I'm not taking a side. I'm just wanting to hear what your explanation is, Decker, for what we just heard.
Yeah.
Well, exactly. There are two sides. And the thing is, look, if you've been to a concert, you know that this was big money. I didn't want to spend all that money to go to this concert and then see the back of somebody's head.
Doesn't matter. Oh, my God.
Oh, so not only did you not do it because you couldn't get tickets, you just wanted better seats?
Yeah.
No, I paid for the tickets.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if you paid.
They're
You're
not for
lying.
you. You're not allowed to buy those tickets. They're not for you.
There could have been somebody who wanted to go to the concert who's like, I don't know, has crutches and they couldn't go because of you.
You're an able-bodied man.
Exactly. I am able-bodied, but Kelsey, she's not. She had the crutches in the boot.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
Dude.
How many other women have you gotten into this boot?
Oh, my God. Yeah, does this work ever, bro?
Yeah, is that
Has
a
it?
normal ploy that you've done before?
He said he goes a lot of concerts.
I don't know if I want to hear the answer.
No, I bought them for this date.
That's it.
Oh, okay.
And you didn't measure your own foot before you bought it? Like, what the hell? You're going to throw her under the bus?
No, look, it was a deal that I got online. I was hustling to get this date with her because I want to make it special.
Okay, he knew that Kelsey was a big country fan and was willing to do whatever it took in order to get her into this amazing show.
Oh, yeah. How romantic, Jeff.
Well, that's something that you confer with your date about in advance. Like, I don't even think I could enjoy that. Even if we were dating for a year, I don't think I could do that.
Wow. Chivalry's dead,
I hope
Jeff.
you could just say you could never do that. Like, I don't know the length of the relationship.
Well, how good are these seats in this
Jeff.
particular section? They sound pretty good from what
Front
Decker's
row,
saying.
She'll be in a first body cast.
Yeah.
Full body cast.
All right, look, it didn't happen. It's in the past. I was able to sell the tickets for a profit anyway, so it's all good.
Come on.
So someone who was actually disabled, who could have bought the tickets, wasn't able to because you had purchased them, and then
they were in the disabled section, so it must have been a disabled person that got to go for the show just for a little bit more money than they would have paid
Or
otherwise.
you're like, hey, the tickets come with a free boot. Here, put this on.
Tucker, I just want to say, like, it just makes you think, like, what other kinds of lies are okay?
Yeah, like who
Don't
you're
make him think that.
like-
He'll come up with something.
like who you're friends with, right? Like what celebrities you've actually met and what celebrities you haven't, Decker.
I've met a lot of celebrities, Brooke. I don't know who you're talking about specifically.
Yeah.
He's talking about us, obviously, because he's a friend of the show. Friend of man. Maybe I shouldn't have said that.
I'm sorry. I'm not claiming Decker.
Okay.
Yeah.
He at least says.
Okay, look, you've all made your point, okay? We don't see eye to eye on this, but what I'm going to say is the past is the past. And look, Kelsey, like I said, I made a couple extra bucks off of it. Why don't we pretend that this didn't happen and let's go to another concert?
The dirtiest money.
You want to go out on another date and use the money you made off of disabled people?
When you say it that way.
Hey, we don't know if they were disabled.
Oh my God.
Not officially.
Doesn't matter who bought the tickets, okay? I don't know. Just go out with me again.
Yes, and if you say yes to another date, we would pay for
We
it.
would not.
Okay.
I am not participating in this.
We'll at least pay for the handicap parking sticker that he'll put on his car.
Not, Jeff.
Okay. Well,
we could borrow one.
what are we going to do then, Brooke?
We're just, she's not going to say yes. Kelsey, would you ever say yes to this in a million years?
Yeah, no, I'm going to say no. It's like, there's got to be a line, right?
There is a line.
Shocked one.
There's a special shorter line to get in if you sit in the disabled section and you can get in faster.
I'm sure there is.
All right. Well,
Decker.
I think you've learned your lesson here. For the next time you take a woman out, it's 2 boots, 2 sets of crutches. That way you're not putting her in a weird position.
Yeah, dude, full body cast if you think about it.
Yeah, there you go. Have somebody else wheel you in.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
They say out of great crisis comes great opportunity.
Jeff.
And already on the text line at 78592, somebody says they came up with a new business plan to buy concert tickets in the disabled section and upsell them the day of.
That's being sarcastic, Jeff.
Personally, I am horrified by it. I didn't even want to read that, but I did see Brooke's reply that said if somebody does launch this, she wants 20% of the profits because it technically was her idea. Brooke, savvy business. I like that about you.
You know you don't always have to side with our listener. Like, sometimes people cross the line so far that it's okay to say, sorry, buddy.
Yeah.
It's not going to work.
Well, that's not very entertaining, is it?
No.
Somebody's got to try and stand up for the bad things that people do.
At this point, I feel like the listeners need to try to break you, Jeff.
Yeah.
What can they get away with that Jeff will not endorse?
I feel like that sentence is the hill you're going to die on.
Yeah. Well, that's my job. And at least overall, that was a pretty easy no that we got out of the whole conversation. But there's plenty of yeses out there. They're up in our Second Date podcast.
Yes.
We've got hundreds of them, and you can binge them all if you want to on Apple, Spotify, wherever you get your podcasts. You'll find them at Brooke and Jeffrey.
What's up, mi gente? It's Anna Ortiz.
And I'm Mark Indelicato.
You might know us as Hilda.
And Justin.
From
Ugly Betty.
Welcome to our new podcast, Viva Betty!
Yay!
We're rewatching the series from start to finish and getting into all the fashions, the drama, and the behind-the-sines moments that you've never heard before.
But you were still bartending?
Yes. But
I didn't know
the
that.
bar back is like, is that you? And I turn around and it's a commercial for Betty. And I was like,
I gotta go.
I quit.
Listen to Viva Betty on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Do we really need another podcast with a condescending finance bro trying to tell us how to spend our own money? No, thank you. Instead, check out Brown Ambition. Each week, I, your host, Mandy Money, gives you real talk, real advice with a heavy dose of I feel you, sis. Like on Fridays, when I take your questions for the BAQA. Whether you're trying to invest for your future, navigate a toxic workplace, I got you. Listen to Brown Ambition on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcast, or wherever you get your podcast.
It may look different, but Native culture is alive. My name is Nicole Garcia, and on Burn Sage, Burn Bridges, we aim to explore that culture.
Somewhere along the way, it turned into this full-fledged, award-winning comic shop.
That's Dr. Lee Francis IV, who opened the first Native comic book shop. Explore his story along with many other Native stories on the show, Burn Sage, Burn Bridges. Listen to Burn Sage, Burn Bridges on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Here's the nudge you've been needing to get rid of your paper PUD bill. Going paperless means less clutter and more convenience. Plus, you'll get your bills faster and more securely on the My Snowpud app. PUD's Grow Paperless drawing is here to sweeten the deal with a chance to win a $100 PUD bill credit each month in 2025. Visit snopud.com/growpaperless to get started.
Looking to get back on the water? At Master Marine Boat Center in Mount Vernon, we carry everything from fiberglass cruisers by Sea Dory and Seasport to family-friendly pontoon boats, plus rugged aluminum models from AlumaWeld, Lund, Weldcraft, and more. Keep your boat in top shape with help from our expert technicians and parts department. Mention you heard this ad and get 10% off our winterization package so your boat is ready to launch next spring. Visit us just off I-5 in Mount Vernon. Our sales department is open Saturdays, or see us at mastermarine.com.